Thanks for joining me today on the Moneybag 73 channel. Today is July 7th, 2015. I thought I'd do a little channel update since it's been 3 or 4 weeks since I put out a video. Here's a little bit of water storage I got and that bike I picked up. The junior economist and me, we're due for a bike ride here pretty soon. So here's the super ubermobile, which has been demolished now. I wanted to show you real quick. A lot of you know I started driving for Uber. I got taken out of the corporate world, which actually I'm not all that sad about. There's the Yukon. Here's the super Ubermobile. I was in Santa Cruz with 2 passengers, and this drunk woman hit us at a stoplight. We were stopped at a red light, and just out of nowhere, I didn't see her coming, I didn't hear her. She just barreled into the back of us, and the impact was super strong. You can see, what it did here to the frame. This is like a unibody construction, so I don't know. I'm thinking it's totaled. It's going to be towed away today. This is Tuesday. It happened on Friday night in Santa Cruz, so don't know how this is all going to turn out yet. But the other party obviously took full responsibility. So I'll be putting in a claim for lost wages and basically going to have 2 or 3 weeks paid now as a result of this because I'm not able to work. She took away my work because this is what I'm doing now. So anyhow, I wanted to show you that. I guess I'll show you something I did back here. So anyhow, things are going okay, I guess. There's Maximilian next door. Checked out the silver and gold prices this morning. Sorry to say, but I know some of you probably don't agree, but I smiled when I saw the prices because this is a long-term thing for me. This is not some short-term trade. The whole silver and golds. You know my position on that if you've been watching this channel for any period of time. It's all long-term, $1.4 quadrillion derivative market says enough for me. Talk about the fraudulent financial system that we operate under. So, just continue to accumulate real money for thousands of years. That's the plan. That's what I want to do. So, I guess I'll show you the backyard here. I have, this is a lemon tree I put in here. This is a lime. Over here I got some mandarin. This, I can't remember the name of it. I think it's, in Spanish it's níspero. I can't remember in English. Some little tiny fruit. I don't know. I think I'm pulling this one out. I don't like this one. Probably pull it. I got these giant palms that I keep trimming. They're going to get too high to be trimmed very easily. I'm going to have to get some longer stick that has a saw on the end of it because I just can't be continuing to go up these things. I don't like those. Over here I got avocado I put in, and I got an orange tree here, and then I'm working on doing the fence. Probably gonna work on this today since I have some time now. And then I've done, this was done last year. I didn't quite get all the way down, but I did this entire fence on the other side. And I must have used, I don't know, 12 gallons. It takes a lot of stain. I have a lot of fencing. I probably have 250 feet of fencing. So I'm thinking of working on that today. I just put in these. Finally, I put something in. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I've got these planter boxes here. I put in the grapevines. I've been wanting to put some in here for a long time. And that's the pool for the kids. A little bit different than the pool I had at the other house, but that's what we got now. A lot less maintenance on that thing. So that's about it. Just wanted to do something for the channel. I haven't put up anything in a while. I'm following what's happening in Greece, and I'm following all the other stuff that's going on. I'm always watching what's going on, but I just don't always feel like I have much to add. But I definitely want to be making some more videos. I'm showing you this old barbecue. I need to get another barbecue. Thinking maybe Craigslist. I don't know if I want a brand new one. This one's kind of seen in better days. tires are all blown out on it. So I've enjoyed barbecuing. I need to get another barbecue. So anyhow, I gotta work on that fence some more. I want to get all these fences. I gotta pressure wash this other side here in the back still. I did do those two sections there, so probably gonna continue painting. I'm gonna do some painting today. So anyhow, not able to Uber, and thinking of putting some research in and doing another video like I have on my other channel, Shine the Light 73 channel. I have almost 500,000 views on that one video about the blood moons, and it should hit 500,000 here as we move towards September, because people will be searching for blood moons, and mine's the second video comes up on Google. So I'd like to do another video for that channel. I guess I'm gonna have a little time here to do some research and maybe put something up over there, so we'll see. I wanted to talk a little bit about the insurance. Maybe I'll do a separate video with that, because insurance has been a big problem with people worried about, you know, their insurance company finding out they're driving their car for commercial purposes if they're doing Uber. So I had changed my insurance like 3 weeks before the accident on Friday night, and good thing I did, actually, because now Metromile out of San Francisco is the insurance I have, and they're cool with me driving for Uber. They have an agreement, partnership with Uber, so Uber pays for my insurance when I have people in the car. So everything's fine. You know, I had it on AAA, and I don't think they'd be too happy to have found out I was using it for commercial purposes. They could have dropped my house and all the cars I have. So glad I switched it over. Anybody who's still like just hoping they don't get in an accident, even if you got to pay a little more, I'd switch my Uber vehicle over if I were you. It just worked out a lot smoother. I'm glad I don't have to use Uber's insurance, the James River, because it's $1,000 deductible, and the guy on the phone mentioned that they're not going to cover lost wages. So luckily the accident was caused by someone else, and I'm going to be putting in a claim for lost wages with Allstate, which is the insurance company, the other party. So I'm looking at getting maybe, you know, I just started full time, and I hadn't even really gotten full time, because I'm still getting some severance from the old corporate job. So I don't know. I think I can show probably like 600 a week, maybe, which will be fine. So I'm probably not gonna be able to do anything for 2-3 weeks, so I can work on the house and do a few things with the family and get paid. So it actually worked out okay, I guess. We'll see. I'm worried about if the car's totaled, how that's going to work out. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Luckily, I didn't go to the hospital, or my passengers didn't have to go to the hospital. Mentally, I'm still playing over the crash. It's been now, what, 4 days? And I keep like cringing, and just because it just came out of nowhere, and it knocked the wind out of me. I couldn't even breathe when that car barreled into the back of us like at 35-40 miles an hour, and I couldn't catch my breath. I was thinking, what the heck was that? And then, you know, it was just crazy. It was totally crazy. It's hard to explain, but I couldn't breathe in for like 15 seconds as we went through the intersection. We were pushed through the intersection, and the pickup turned off, and you know, the car was, I'd let my foot off the clutch, so it started to die, and then felt like 20-30 seconds before I could breathe in. It was awful. So anyhow, things happen, and I was out there at 10:30 at night. You know, that's one thing. Probably, you know, I don't work the late 1-2 a.m. I don't want to deal with that crowd, so whatever. It's just one of those things. I mean, at first I'm thinking, wow, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. I really enjoy being able to work when I want to work. You know, I did a video about talking, you know, now I don't have to worry about someone saying, why are you 10-15 minutes late today? Or why are you 20 minutes late? And you know, you have to call by such and such a time, blah, blah. Where's that report? All that stuff. I just so sick and tired of that. Being the rat in the wheel at the corporate world. Don't want any of that anymore. Just happy doing what I'm doing. Just maintaining what I have. You know, I'm doing okay. I just want to maintain it. I don't need to try and keep up with the Joneses. You know, a couple of my cars are older. Doing fine. So I just want to maintain that. I just want to be happy. I feel like some people are making me feel bad, like I'm doing something wrong by trying to drive for Uber. You know, I never saw myself as like a taxi car driver or something. We all know it's not the most glorious type of job, but Uber's different. It's not, there's no cash changing hands. There's a record of who's picking who places. It's all on GPS. It's mostly business people that I'm picking up, driving them. It's 40 miles. It's, $60, $70 a fare. Sometimes I make $150 in an hour. So I don't know. If people tell you it's awful, well, that's not my experience. I've enjoyed it. I want to continue to do it and add some other thing along the line. I could use another little thing. My wife's business is still struggling, but we're not putting out a lot to keep it going. And as long as I can start getting more business online, she's got something going there. So there's some older videos, maybe some of you have seen those, of us going to the festivals. But anyway, enough rambling. Hopefully I'll bring you what this channel was really about, which is gold and silver news and economic news. Oh, I do want to do a video. If you look at the velocity of money chart, usually after a recession it will go up. Well, after supposedly the recession ended, the chart just continues to go down. The velocity of money has never recovered from back in '08. So that's a very important chart. I should probably do a separate video on that. I've done videos on that in the past, but it's a very important chart. And I think it says a lot of what's happening, so I think I need to do another video on that. Anyway, that's it for now. Talk to you all soon. Hope everyone's doing well. Bye.